can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. Sometimes I sleep and I wonder, like, yo, this is not normal. You see crime documentaries, you see on social media about women getting the other day, and on the truth, like it's like I'm a real tough bitch. Like I'm a tough bitch, but you can never. There's a difference between being tough, and there's a difference between somebody having an unhealthy obsession with you that you have to you gotta be concerned. And I'm really starting to be concerned.
Well, things just took a crazy turn in Cardi B and Offset's divorce drama, because war in the streets is that there was a warrant out for Offset's arrest. And from what the streets are saying, he got caught putting a hit on Stefan Diggs and allegedly paid someone to take Stefan out. Now, we already knew that from the start of this, Offset hates the fact that Cardi moved on so quickly from him, but him trying to take Stefan out and set him up, y'all, this is just insane. But now it seems like Cardi is done being the bigger person, because she's claiming to have proof of Offset paying $100,000 to a hitman to take Stefan out. It looks like Offset is about to go to prison for a long time. So, let's break it down. Y'all, who would have imagined that Offset would go from crashing out on social media over Cardi and Stefan to trying to plot to take out Stefan completely? It's given obsession, and not in a good way. Things started to get out of hand when an Instagram model came out to expose Offset for trying to pay her to set Stefan up. She posted screenshots of a conversation between her and Offset where he was mad that she didn't set up Stefan as planned. In the text, Offset said, "All bad ninja, give drop or don't come back around." And she replied, "Make sure I'm nowhere near, delete these texts." And Offset said this to now send message. She then added, "Offset keeps violating me but stay in my phone asking me to help set up Stefan. Please, superintend." Now, when she first posted this, fans had a whole lot to say about how lame it was that Offset was setting Stefan up to cheat on Cardi. Like this person put it, Offset is effing dangerous. Imagine hitting hoes up to set up Stefan. How miserable can you be? Then he can run to Tasha K with the news. No wonder Cardi is afraid for her life. He is going through with any measures to actually break them up. Disgusting maggot. I pray Cardi finally stopped sparing him. Well, it turns out that the situation is so much worse because, according to reports, Offset allegedly didn't stop at just trying to get Stefan to cheat. Allegedly, he went as far as to pay someone to take Stefan out, if you catch my drift. This part has been super shocking to fans, and they left comments saying, "I just learned this is Offset's assistant's ex-girlfriend, and this evil man is trying to get Stefan shot. Both him and Cardi need protection orders immediately." He even sent the message the day after he made the "My Kid Laugh Out Loud" post. The scary part about this, though, is that it isn't exactly new behavior for Offset, because Cardi has been telling us how scared she is of him. A few weeks ago, Cardi mentioned that Offset has been deliberately dragging out the divorce just to make her life harder, basically punishing her for choosing to move on. Now, imagine his behavior after she had a baby with Stefan. If Officer was making things messy before, you already know the tension got even worse. We got a glimpse of the end of the drama when he made a post about how Cardi and Stefan's baby was actually his. And this post was only a few hours after Cardi announced the birth of the baby. So, y'all already know that Offset was salted behind the scenes. That sent Cardi off, and she called him out saying, "You'll be thinking it's so funny, and it's not. It's been over a year and I'm still being harassed and threatened to the point that I feel like my life endangered. It's all fun and games until it's too late." She then claimed to have some receipts that would humiliate him, and she said, "Murd3r's do anything for attention, and it could really get nasty with just one upload. Leave me the F alone." So, it turns out that Offset supposedly being threatened is nothing new because, like I said, he has been moving weird for a while. And from what Cardi said, it all started with him playing mind games with her. According to her, he's been very manipulative towards her in an attempt to make her crash out. Then he would try to spin the narrative and portray her as a crazy woman. And you know what? I already know why a mother I already know. I didn't want her to do this because this is what I want. Want me to go on social media, look crash out so I could look crazy so that they could look like they don't bother. That was always their plan. That's why I've been quiet. But you're going to stop playing with me, and you're going to sign these divorce papers. She also responded to a tweet where Offset had called her single and miserable, and she said, "Single and miserable. Now you just mad that I'm outside and D Ninjas wasn't going to be on me because, in your words, I got 3 kids in my 30s. I'm miserable. I don't bother none of these girls you F, but every guy I talk to you DM and talking is about me. Like, let's not." And in another post, she revealed that she was concerned for her life, and she was scared that she was going to end up in a crime documentary. Like, I can't take it anymore, I can't take it anymore. Sometimes I sleep and I wonder like, yo, this is not normal. You see crime documentaries. You see on social media about women getting killed every other day and honest like it's like I'm a real tough, like I'm a tough. But you can never there's a difference between being tough and there's a difference between somebody having an unhealthy obsession with you that you have to start to you got to be concerned. And I'm really and I've been and I'm really starting to be concerned, and I'm so tired because I want to detach myself from, and it's like it just doesn't stop, and it's like when does it stop? I try to be nice. I try to contact family. I try to and whatever and it's not working and I'm so tired. I'm really getting so tired. And now it looks like he has switched gears and is now going after Stefan instead and allegedly threatening his life. If you've been following the drama, you already know that Offset has been moving weird towards Stefan since the start, and it's only been escalating. For example, Cardi claimed that Offset had been sending Stefan some very nasty videos of him and her getting it nasty in the bedroom, if you know what I mean. She also claimed that the videos were old recordings of her and Offset from when they were still married. But Offset tried to spin it like Cardi was spinning a block and cheating on Stefan with him. Take a listen. He's mad about that. Mind you, this man sent text messages to somebody that I was dealing with me of me and him having sex. That's the type of I've been dealing with for the past 2 months. Every time he knows that I go out of town, he harasses me. He leave me voice notes trying to put my self-esteem to the ground, and I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired of him and his girlfriend playing games on my phone, leaving explicit voice notes on my voice. He probably thought he ate with that and talking badly about Cardi would make Stefan dump her. But Stefan didn't budge. When that happened, Offset got salty and called Stefan gay. To be fair though, Stefan did try to throw some shade of his own. Right when Offset was going off on Cardi and being shady, Stefan decided to rattle Offset up by posting a picture of him and Cardi at dinner saying, "So proud of myself. Who would ever thought I would be eating dinner with Cardi B?" Y'all, this man certainly knew what he was doing when he posted that picture with the caption, and Stefan's words hit the mark because Offset crashed out hard over it. He wrote, "I smell some BS, fanboy." He also posted a shrimp emoji. And I think y'all can figure out what he was trying to say with pads. He also said, "My newbie better. Had you last week, by the way, Butch been cheating since 2019. Tommy and Sammy, I ain't tell you that. I ain't tell when you did, rat." He also left a nasty comment under Cardi's post, and she posted some cute pictures saying, "My new beach looking like a trophy walking." And for some reason, Offset decided to comment a trash can emoji. So yeah, he has been in his feelings for a minute now. It looks like Stefan and Card's blossoming relationship finally sent him over the edge. Cardi dropped a #1 album is going on tour that's likely going to be sold out, and Stefan's career is going well, and things just couldn't be better for them. But to make matters worse for Offset, the woman he hired to set up Stefan to cheat on Cardi did not hold up her end of the deal. And from what reports are saying, this is what pushed him to try to get Stefan unalived allegedly. But it gets even worse because sources are saying that Cardi all supposedly has intel about how Offset allegedly offered someone $100,000 to take out Stefan. Not only is this wow, but it also shows how desperate Offset is because last we heard he was going broke and broke fast. According to this Bond item, Cardi made most of the money for the family. She's all about saving and investing. Offset is about spending wildly. So while they both made a lot of money during the marriage, most of the money they have now is Cardi's. And by most I mean like 95% of it. And it's not just money that Cardi has, it's real estate. They own a home in Atlanta where Cardi and their children stay, and they have a home in New Jersey where